It's really a privilege to be able to go through CEDEP, and that's something that sticks with you throughout your career, whatever you do afterwards. The relationship between CEDEP and L'Oréal is super important because, first of all, their relationship is completely intertwined. As I was saying, it's been 50 years of collaboration, so when you have a relationship ongoing for 50 years with someone, you get to know each other, you get to grow together, and that's what happened between CEDEP and L'Oréal. Indeed, CEDEP was created to have this executive education to accompany this generation of leaders that we want to create at L'Oréal. And so the very special collaboration existing between L'Oréal and the CEDEP has enabled to create this whole generation of leaders throughout these 50 years and probably for the many years to come. It was designed really in collaboration, customized for L'Oréal, so taking the values of L'Oréal but making them accessible to all this generation of leaders rising up through the company. And if I take myself as an example, I've been working for 25 years at L'Oréal, and really one of my aha moments was I was chosen or able to do my first CEDEP and to have this moment of this unique experience really in the career of leadership, shaping who I am in terms of leader, or at least in terms of the leader I strive to be. Because when you come to CEDEP, it's like a moment in time. It's a moment where you can breathe, you can step back, you can exchange with other leaders, you can grow. It also develops your attachment to your company. It's really a privilege to be able to go through CEDEP, and that's something that sticks with you throughout your career, whatever you do afterwards, but it really remains in you, like it's kind of ingrained in you as a cornerstone of who you are as a leader. Today at CEDEP, it's funny because I went to have a coffee at the bar. And actually the first thing I remember, first it projected me like 15 years ago and I felt super young, which was good. The second thing that I remember is that I was actually tired. So you may say it's a bad thing, but in that case it's a really good thing. Because I was tired when I was at CEDEP, but I was tired for good reasons. First, because you learn throughout all the day, so it's quite intense. You make connection all the day, you make connection also at night. You also enjoy the surroundings that were super nice, so doing a little bit of sports, and on top you work a little bit for your other life that is still going on. So what I say behind that is that I had fantastic moments, super full days, enjoying every minute of it, and being able to put an energy in it that was quite incredible. So I would say my memory at CEDEP is, the one word is energy, maybe another one which is excitement, and very good memories and lifelong relationship. The best for the CEDEP for the future year, I think education and executive education has always been very important, but is of a critical importance right now. We are in a moment, a turning point in the world. Probably the world as we used to know it is not going to exist anymore. We as professionals, the way we were doing our job is not going to exist anymore. So we all have to reinvent ourselves in terms of leader. I don't think that there is one leader right now that is not wondering how they're going to manage their team, managing them offline, managing them online, managing them in the cyberspace. So still putting the human at the center and the people at the center. So what I wish for CEDEP is to go on accompanying this new generation of leaders who is going to rise up in this new environment. And the great strength of CEDEP is always to put the individual at the center, the humanity at the center, and I think that's what we can bring, and that's what I wish for the CEDEP, like many years of creating the best leaders of the world. And when I say the best leaders, it's probably the more human connected leaders in the world. I would definitely recommend companies to work with CEDEP because this is a unique opportunity to create, to customize to your needs how you want to train and develop the leaders of your organization.